Lastly, let's agree that Washington, D.C. is a mess. It's going to take a long time, even if we do elect a Republican president. And by the way, I don't know about you, but I will enthusiastically support whoever the nominee is because the alternative is unacceptable.
So the next one, real quick, we do have one last candidate who is running for an important seat. We're holding on to the Senate. And when I say we're holding on to the Senate, we have great liberty-minded people up in the Senate right now. They could use some more help because some of them kind of forgot a few things. And so what I'd like to do is introduce you to this next gentleman. He's running for the Senate District in 20, John Adams. Hey, click it.
Thank you. That was... Since I got involved with the legislature over the past 4 years, I've taken the Constitution very serious. It's something that I never learned in public schools. It's something that I never really thought much about most of my young adult life. But now that I've read it, I realize just how critical part of American lives it is, and we should all learn this, and they should all be teaching it to all of our students in all of our schools. Article 6, something that and every day I pick this book up and I read a paragraph out. I read something out of it because it means so much to me at this point in my life. All debts contracted, and engagements entered into before the adoption of this Constitution shall be valid against the United States under this Constitution as under the Confederation. This Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land. And the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. The senators and the representatives before mentioned, and the members of the several state legislatures, and all executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution. This is what it's all about when we go to Concord and we serve the neighbors in our states and our towns and everybody that we represent. My name is John Heikel, and I'm running for State Senate District 20 in Manchester, and that includes Manchester Wards 3, 4, 10, 11, and the town of Goffstown. I'm a resident of Goffstown, and I will be the second senator to ever serve in Concord if elected. I'm presently serving in my second term in the New Hampshire House of Representatives, and with the experience of being a small business owner, an auto repair shop owner for the past 25 years, I am ready to serve in the New Hampshire Senate. The Liberals in Concord, and I can't just blame it on them, but the Liberals in Concord in the 4 years before I was there, raised our taxes and fees over 100 times. In the majority, and left us with an $800 million debt from which we have just begun to recover from. And we did it, and we also balanced the budget. We spent no more money than we had, which was a new concept for the state of New Hampshire. For example, they left us with a state retirement system that's on the verge of bankruptcy, nearly $8 billion in unfunded liabilities. That's $8 billion, money that we were going to have to come up with somehow. So we're working on the retirement system as well. That line of thought has to stop, and it will only end by removing those that want to continue the growth of government out of office by electing people like me and like-minded folks like us that want to reduce the size of government. I'm running for the state Senate because I am a true conservative. I support the Constitution of more personal freedom. I support the Constitution of smaller government. I support the Constitution of more accountability to we, the taxpayers. I am running for state Senate because I support your unalienable rights protected by the Bill of Rights. I support your 10th Amendment right of individual states' rights, and I especially support your Second Amendment right to bear arms, which will not be infringed when I am elected. It has been too long that our government has overtaxed, overregulated our businesses, and tried to run our personal lives. I'm running for the state Senate because I believe in freedom. I'm running for the state Senate because I have seen what overregulating has done to destroy and hold back free enterprise, prosperity, liberty, and our personal freedoms. Again, I am a small business owner. I see what this has done to my business over the past 25 years and the expense that it cost me and my neighbors. The liberals in Concord have tried for too long to restrict our personal freedoms. Many here today know my conservative principles, my love for liberty, my never-ending quest for freedom. I stand against social special interest and always will stand for what's right for my neighbors. My job for the next 6 months is to remind the liberals and the rest of the citizens about every tax hiking, every fee increasing, every nanny stating, every business killing, government growing, big spending, over-regulating, freedom-removing, anti-liberty policy that has ever burdened the citizens of Manchester, Goffstown, and the people of New Hampshire. Our friend, Senator Lou, who I think has been there much too long, but he has served valiantly, and we owe him something for being our public servant. But please, an early retirement this November would be justified. Ladies and gentlemen, I am running for state Senate because I want the people of Manchester, Goffstown, and New Hampshire to be the most prosperous and freest in the country, the best of the best, the example for the rest of the country to follow. I promise each and every one of you I will not say one thing to get elected and do something else once in office. I will stand against all special interests that want to limit your freedom. I will uphold my oath of office. I will promote freedom, liberty, and prosperity. I will serve my friends and neighbors with honor. My door will always be open and my phone will always be on. My name is John Heikel. I'm running for State Senate District 20, Manchester, wards 3, 4, 10, 11 in Goffstown. I'm asking for your vote, your friends' vote, your family's vote, and all of your support. Thank you and enjoy this beautiful day.